they know that Nnamdi is the one that opened their yanch in Nigeria. Hausa, original Hausa tribe, they have begun to understand.
The northern elders have come and said that if Tinubu release Nnamdikanu, that you forget about 2027 presidential election. And they've also come and said that they know that they have the power, you know, to determine who will be the next president of Nigeria. So do you not think that Tinubu, because I think pressure now, I will see we see 50 lawmakers you know, finally writing to Tinubu to free Nnamdikanu. Do you not think that if Tinubu doesn't adhere to what the Fulani and the northern elders what they say, do you think that they will really, you know, vote for him come 2027?
Thank you so much. You would have told the whole world they are Fulani elders. Northern elders meaning you are including all those little tribes. Hausa is the biggest tribe in the north, and I'm telling you that the Hausas are agitating for Nnamdi Kanu's release. It's only the Fulani's that are not in good term with their conscience. Fulani conscience and the Fulani man are into hostilities many years. Because when a man doesn't have conscience, the man is an enemy to himself. The Hausas have been agitating for Nnamdi Kanu's release, even during Buhari regime. So nobody should deceive Igbo man this time around. The Hausas are not the one. It is the Fulani elite. They don't want it because they know that Nnamdi Kanu is the one that opened their yanch in Nigeria. Hausa, original Hausa tribe, they have begun to understand themselves, where they came from, how they run into what? One chance vehicle that is boggling all their resources in the north, boggling all their political rights and structures in the north, how they enter into one chance that brought them into this kind of oppression, marginalization by their Fulani counterparts. So the elders in the north, if anybody should blame them, they should only, you know, they should try to retract from doing so. But blame the Fulani oligarchy in the north. They are the people that mounted on the Hausas and steer them, drive them anyhow. The Hausas are the horses. The riders, Fulani, they ride Hausa left and right. Hausa has no political structures in the north. They are structureless politically. Hausa has no say. Hausa are just floating on the air in northern Nigeria. Fulani has occupied virtually all the political structures in the north are being controlled by the Fulani oligarchs or hegemony. The Hausas are the errand boys, the slaves on their hands. The Kanuris, the slaves, they are slaves on the Fulani hands. Even the Baris and the Nupes. So I'm trying to tell you that you should rescind, you should refrain from saying the northern elders. The northern elders. Why? No, not the northern elders. Fulani elders. Fulani witches and wizards. The problem we have in Nigeria. Fulanis are the one which hunting Nigeria till date. From 1804 till date. When they tried the most to kill everybody, they succeeded in killing everybody there and mounting on the Hausas. Then on their way to Mid-Belt, they were interrupted by Ata of Egala, the paramount traditional chief, royal father in Nigeria, number one. Through Ottoman Danfodio, he interrupted the spread of Islam from Borno State down to the former Benue State. That was where he punctuated the spread, the growth of Islam in Nigeria 200 and something years ago. And do what? Thoroughly enrouted the Fulani conquest. The Fulani conquest could not prevail on the Borno, Idris Saloma, and most of them in Kanuri axis. That's not eastern Nigeria. They marched towards the Midwest, where Ato of Igala did a very good work that is blessing everybody from that Mid-Belt to think like Christians, to reason like human beings, to the southeastern Nigeria. So let me tell you, the issue of Nnamdi Kanu, I see federal government doing the needful. They have been asking for negotiation over the years. This is the 37th. This should be the 37th month of Nnamdi Kanu's incarceration. in the DSS facilities. And today we've seen a situation whereby Nnamdi Kanu's counsels, that is his legal team, have been, negotiating with the federal government bench of lawyers. This time around, they are going to, have a truce, sort of. And we are waiting for the sealing. When they should seal that negotiation, the whole world will know the aftermath of what has, been transpiring for over how many days now. Let nobody ever vomit it from his mouth that Nnamdi Kanu is the one seeking for negotiation. It is a lie. Federal government did.
But we see Nigerian media houses.
Nigerian media are writing rubbish. Am I not a media man? All these newspapers, they are bought over. They have been bought over. Federal government has bribed them. Are you telling me that Punch is writing good?
So they are changing the narrative.
Punch is not writing. They are changing their narrative. Okay, they are changing their narrative gradually now. When the negotiation will go finish, Now the Kanu will do what? Come out and have press conference. That is when all the media houses will know what transpired. So we must be very, very patient and wait until the D-Day comes. We will know the two parties, which one is male or female. Nnamdi Kanu did not beg anybody for negotiation.
Okay, but do you not think that the Fulani's they are scared that if Nnamdi Kanu really comes out, that the division of Nigeria might be inevitable? Are they not scared that if finally Nnamdi Kanu come out and Nigeria finally divides, they may lose out on so many things, and that's why they are not in total agreement with Nnamdi Kanu coming out.
From this angle, it is evidencing that the Fulani hegemonies, the Fulani men, the Fulani herdsmen, the Fulani ancestors are strangers in Nigeria. That is the fear, because their conscience is always their enemies. Their conscience, the Fulani man, his conscience has been militating with his person, or spiritual person, or physical man, because they are not pure in their hearts. They are the orchestrators of trouble we have in Nigeria today. Some miscreants are using the Fulani's as a mechanism to bring crisis into Nigerian system. So if they are not okay, if they are happy, it has shown many evidence that the Fulani's are visitors in Nigeria. Why should you just keep somebody incarcerated? When Bodijo, the killer Meti Allah, has been released by Tinubu. Tinubu has released his brother Igbo. Tinubu has released Omo, and they allow Nnamdi Kanu to be there. Fulani nation, they are very, very shameless people. Igbo man is their problem, They will see it. In fact, they are seeing it. Fulani to me is nothing. They are mere chaffs that are blown up away by the breeze, the wind. So what is going on here is that no matter how they see it, no matter how they plan it, no matter how their schemings are, Nnamdi Kanu will scheme above the Fulani nation. Fulanis are visitors. They came to this land and meet us. They are parasites leveraging on Igbo man's resources. The whole resources that are coming from the Biafra coastal line, all those coastal states in Nigeria, Biafra coastal states, they are those resources are our natural endowment. They leverage on it. That is what made them slaves in Nigeria. They might succeed on at least pressing and exploiting at least, or mounting on the houses in the north, but not Igbo man. Any nation in Nigeria could allow that, but Igbo nation, no. We said no to visitors from Shua Arab, from Sahel country, Sahara Desert. They can never control us. What happens now? Let me tell you. After feeling so feverish, sick of Nnamdi Kanu's at least release, you know what? They must exude. EXUDE back into Senegambia, Futajelon, where they came from, where they migrated from. See, listen good. Fulani is no threat to Igbo man. It did not start today. For many years, 60s, we withstood their mutiny, genocide, extermination, attempts on Igbo race to make sure that Igbos are wiped out. But alas, today, the like of Gumi, the like of Arufai, Buhari and Co., all their cohorts, they can see that Igbo man is waxing stronger, increasing on daily basis. See, let me tell you, that idea, that move by the elders in the north, Fulani elders, is no longer be what effective again. If you want to know what I mean, ask the Hausa man, the original owners of that region. Fulani is flopped. Fulani cannot control Igbos. It's a lie. They are grazing and grazing openly on people's farmland. Go and graze in southeastern Nigeria. I don't even mind that Governor Ken, Governor Mba of Enugu State, has signed free grazing so that Fulani will be grazing on the farmland in Enugu State. Good, but it's not in Igbo land. But tell me, I try one thing. As they are grazing there, who are the majority in the southeastern Nigeria? Oga, there's not going to be enough space for Fulani herdsmen to thrive on that kind of business of destroying people's farmland in Igbo land. So whatever happens, we are going to make sure that we are going to at least withhold the chalk of Fulani spate of encroachment on southeastern Nigeria farmland. I'm telling you, it is not possible. Okay. Prodigal son, any fugitive or outlawed person that happens to abscond into another community, claim it, and started abusing his origin, where he comes from.
Asari Dokubo, the elder statesman, the senior, Asani come and say that he'll be relocating to Abia State, you know, that is from Abia, you know, in Abam, you know, Equere, that is finally relocating to Abia State. Is it that people have come and say that I think he's somebody that like good thing. He has seen the development that Alex Otis putting in Abia State, so he has decided to relocate to Abia State, the home of. So now he's claiming that he's an Igbo man. So what can I say to this?
Yeah, let me tell you. In the recent time, I saw it on the media. Even I read it, discussed it with some of my friends. That Asari Dokubo, the self-acclaimed Kalahari man, that's an Ijo man, has now come out from his chair to meet one of the southeastern governors. I think he met with Alesot, that he wants to come back to his ancestral land. That is Abia State. He is from Uzakola, Abia State. And people were like, this man has done much, you know, havoc in Igbo land or to Igbo man. So why is he retracting from the former abuse, from the former tormentation of the Igbo race? He's now claiming that he is an Igbo man. So that's the current outcry. But I will tell you that Asari Dokubo, Emeka Diabali, is 100% Igbo. Igbo by birth, Igbo ancestrally, Igbo by fiscal fisher. So let me tell you, it is when a man is ostracized or banished from his kinsmen that he will begin to learn how to approach what issues bordering on sanitization of any person's clan. In your clan, in your community, you have your kinsmen among your clans. See, let me tell you, you learn how to approach your clans, your kinsmen. You don't brag with your kinsmen, because if they turn their back on you, when you die, your body will what? Will rotten. Even on the ground to bury you, your burial ground, they will not accept it, because the land belongs to your kinsmen. So this time around, Asari Dokubo has begun to understand that now. Anybody that says, I want to be on my own, maybe you have money or you have other influences that you think others don't have. I spoke in Igbo, you should remember what? When you were there. Death cross. Coming. When death comes and you bow to death, remember, someone should dig your grave. Someone should convey your body and bury you. I didn't understand. So what I'm trying to say is that Asari Dokubo has begun to understand that without his kinsmen, nobody's gonna bury him. He will die and rotten. So this time, if you want to just maybe make an amendment He should go to Uzo Akole. Igbos don't reject anybody, their own that comes to them. So you go to Uzo Akole, you make peace with them, then he goes to where his mother come from. Because he debunked it that his mother is a bastard. He debunked it that his father is a bastard, which is wrong. When you say you're not from a place, you made yourself a bastard. So what I'm trying to suggest here is that he had a very long way to go so that he could pacify with the ancestors, that is our father, then pacify, make peace, pacification with his what? His community currently at Uzo Akole, Abia State. So it's a welcome situation. Any slave, any prodigal son, any fugitive or outlawed person that happens to abscond into another community, claim it, and started abusing his origin, where he comes from. Before you go back, make sure that you make peace not with only your kinsmen or clans, but with the land. I mean the earth crust. Because if you don't, we can assure you, I will tell you that the earth speaks. God speaks to the earth as he forms it and breath into Adam, and Adam comes into being. There's nothing that God has created that doesn't have soul. Even the stone has what? Stones, they have souls. So what I'm trying to say is that he must make sure that he makes peace with the what? Nnamdi and Ezodoloko. You can speak to the land, to the ground with authority. It will obey you. So Asari Dokubo must go back to his communities, apologize to them, do the needful traditionally as in within Igbo's context, so that maybe it might be accepted and incorporated or integrated, reintegrated with his kinsmen.
But some Igbos will tell you that I think maybe because it's not this present government and the Fulani'S, they put him aside. That's why he's coming to pretend as if he's an Igbo man. That after some time now, you start seeing Asari Dokubo going back to his normal old behavior.
No, listen good. Like myself, I'm from Anambra State. I know that Asari Dokubo is not a joke. Asari Dokubo is from Uzo Akole. Don't you listen to what I'm saying? Do you think I'm just saying it in the name of saying it? I'm saying it based on what I know, a concrete information. Nobody did inform me. I know that Asari Dokubo is an Igbo man from Abia State. Asari Dokubo's origin is the same with this Chinedu, our colleague. The same area they came from. Asari Dokubo is an Igbo man. I'm telling you what I know now.
I know. I'm
saying him into his community. He's not gonna mess up. He's going to do what? Specify things.